Welcome to Top 10 Amazing Facts. Today, we're exploring Eurasia. Just one word, but it represents more land, more people, more cultures, and more history than anywhere else on Earth. Is it one continent or two? How did it shape human civilization? And why is it still at the center of global power today? Stick around, because in this video, we're unpacking 10 fascinating facts about this massive landmass that blends the West and the East in the most incredible ways. Before we dive in, please like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss one of our incredible top 10s. Let's get started. Number 1. It's the largest landmass on Earth. Eurasia is the single largest piece of continuous land on the planet. It stretches over 55 million square kilometers, or 21 million square miles. That's more than one-third of Earth's total land area. To put that into perspective, you could fit all of North America, South America, and Australia into Eurasia with space to spare. From the western coasts of Portugal to the far eastern shores of Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula, Eurasia spans more than 10,000 kilometers across. It's so vast that some parts never see daylight at the same time. While it's sunrise in France, it's already midnight in eastern Siberia. Number 2. It's home to nearly 70% of the global population. Think about the world's busiest cities: Tokyo, Shanghai, Mumbai, Istanbul, and Moscow. They all lie within Eurasia. In fact, more than 5 billion people, that's almost 70% of all humans alive today, call Eurasia home. It is made up of 93 sovereign countries, 48 in Europe, and 45 in Asia, as well as 9 dependencies. This includes every nation traditionally considered part of either Europe or Asia, as well as transcontinental nations like Russia, Turkey, Kazakhstan, and Georgia that span both continents. It includes the two most populous countries in the world, India and China, which together account for over 2.8 billion people. But it's not just about size. Eurasia is home to dozens of languages, religions, ethnic groups, and ways of life, making it the most diverse region on the planet. Number 3. Europe and Asia are technically one continent. Despite being treated as two continents, Europe and Asia are not actually separated by water, the usual marker used to divide continents. Instead, their boundary is drawn along the Ural Mountains, the Ural River, through the Caspian Sea, and along the Caucasus Mountains. But these are more cultural and historical divisions than geological ones. That's why many geographers call the combined landmass Eurasia, acknowledging that it's one single tectonic plate, one landmass, and in many ways, one interconnected region. Number 4. Russia is the titan of Eurasia. No country illustrates Eurasia's dual identity better than Russia. It is by far the largest country in the world, spanning across 11 time zones and 2 continents. The capital, Moscow, lies in Europe, while much of its territory, including Siberia and cities like Yakutsk and Vladivostok, is in Asia. Russian culture reflects this blend. It borrows heavily from European traditions, but also contains influences from Mongolian, Turkic, and East Asian cultures. Number 5. Cradle of civilization. Many of the world's earliest civilizations began in Eurasia. The Fertile Crescent in what is now Iraq gave rise to Mesopotamia, the world's first known civilization. Further east, the Indus Valley civilization flourished in what is now Pakistan and northwest India. Meanwhile, in Europe, the Greeks developed the foundations of democracy, and Rome created one of the greatest empires in human history. Eurasia holds critical clues to human history. The oldest human fossils found outside of Africa have been discovered in places like Georgia and Israel, dating back nearly 1.8 million years. These findings suggest that Eurasia was one of the first major migration corridors for early humans as they spread out from Africa, making it central to our species' journey across the globe. In East Asia, ancient China's dynasties were inventing paper, gunpowder, and philosophy centuries ahead of their time. Eurasia didn't just shape history, it wrote the first chapters of it. Number 6. It's a land of geographic extremes. Eurasia is incredibly diverse in terms of geography. It includes the world's highest mountain, Mount Everest, towering at 8,848 meters. It also contains some of the coldest inhabited places on Earth, like Oymyakon in Siberia, where temperatures can drop below -60 degrees Celsius. In the south, you'll find the lush rainforests of Southeast Asia, the Gobi and Karakum deserts, and sunny Mediterranean coastlines. Parts of Eurasia lie on the Eurasian tectonic plate, which collides with the Indian, Arabian, and Pacific plates. This makes certain regions, such as Turkey, Iran, the Himalayas, and parts of East Asia, highly prone to earthquakes and volcanic activity. The Ring of Fire in the eastern edge of Eurasia, especially Japan and Indonesia, is among the most seismically active zones in the world. Eurasia packs every climate and terrain imaginable into one massive landmass. Number 7. Political and cultural powerhouses. Eurasia isn't just massive in size, it's also home to many of the world's most powerful countries. The United Kingdom, Germany, France, Russia, China, India, Turkey, and Japan, these nations influence global politics, economics, and culture in major ways. Eurasia is also incredibly rich in natural resources. Countries like Russia, Kazakhstan, Iran, China, and Saudi Arabia sit on vast reserves of oil, natural gas, coal, rare earth metals, and precious minerals. These resources not only fuel their economies but also give them tremendous influence over global energy markets and industrial supply chains. Eurasian countries have shaped world history through colonial empires, industrial revolutions, and global trade networks. Today, they continue to lead in areas like technology, fashion, science, art, and military power. Number 8. The Silk Road, an ancient highway. Long before planes and ships connected the world, there was the Silk Road, a vast network of trade routes that spanned across Eurasia, from China to Italy. It wasn't just about silk. Spices, ceramics, gems, horses, and even ideas like Buddhism and Islam traveled along these paths. The Silk Road helped create one of the first global economies. Cities like Samarkand, Kashgar, and Constantinople became cultural melting pots and centers of wealth. Even today, countries like China are reviving this idea through projects like the Belt and Road Initiative. Number 9. Birthplace of major world religions. Eurasia is the spiritual birthplace of the world. Hinduism and Buddhism originated in India, while Judaism, Christianity, and Islam emerged in the Middle East. Zoroastrianism, one of the oldest monotheistic religions, began in ancient Persia. Some of the most sacred places on earth, like Jerusalem, Mecca, Varanasi, Lumbini, and Mount Sinai, are located in Eurasia. Even today, the continent remains a rich tapestry of faith, philosophy, and spirituality. Number 10. Cities of the future and the past. Eurasia is where ancient civilizations and futuristic cities coexist. You can walk the Great Wall of China, visit the Acropolis in Athens, and then hop on a high-speed train in Tokyo or Paris. Megacities like Shanghai, Berlin, Seoul, and Singapore are at the cutting edge of innovation, leading in technology, green energy, transportation, and urban design. Yet they exist alongside some of the oldest human settlements on Earth. It's a rare blend of past, present, and future in one place. Bonus fact: Eurasia's geopolitical power. Eurasia is the center of global power. It's home to NATO, the European Union, BRICS, and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Decisions made in Brussels, Moscow, Beijing, and Delhi shape international policies and economies. Whether it's military alliances, energy supply chains, global manufacturing, or digital technology, Eurasia plays a critical role. The old saying goes, "Who controls Eurasia controls the world." That's still true in many ways today. So, what is Eurasia? It's not just a combination of Europe and Asia. It's a supercontinent that holds more than half the world's people, history, culture, and power. It's the birthplace of civilizations, religions, ideas, and revolutions. It's ancient and modern, diverse and dynamic. If you enjoyed this journey across the heart of the world, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Top 10 Amazing Facts, and hit the bell for more deep dives into fascinating topics. And hey, drop us a comment about what surprised you the most about Eurasia. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.